Thank you, Dr. Shukla. I'll be discussing the RCT-backed uses of Avastin. Avastin does not have any industry-sponsored trial, and that the reason is obvious. There are several RCTs, few with government funding, which has established its efficacy and safety in exudative AMD, diabetic retinopathy, and retinal venous occlusions, and I'll be discussing some of these. The indication for Avastin in AMD is active neovascular AMD, which can be either classic or occult. We can see an example here of an active CNVM for which Avastin was given and the macula has dried up. So when we come to the Avastin AMD trials, there are some trials of Avastin versus controls and some of Avastin versus Lucentis. The Avastin versus controls, there are two important studies. The first is the ABC study where Avastin was studied against the standard therapy at that time, and it was seen that the Avastin group had an improvement of 15 letters in 32% of patients compared with 3% in the standard therapy. The standard therapy was Macugen, PDT and sham, and this was statistically significant. So this provided level 1 evidence for the use of intravitreal Avastin for treatment of neovascular AMD, and the results were achieved with visits every 6 weeks compared to 4 weekly cycles in some of the other trials. The second study of Avastin versus controls showed that there was a 3-line increase in 29% of the Avastin group compared with 7% of the control group. Now coming on to Avastin versus Lucentis, the head-to-head trials, there are several of them, 8 of them conducted in several places across the world, of which the most important are the CAT and the IVAN study. The comparison of AMD treatment trials, or the CAT study, looked at 1,185 patients who were randomly assigned into 4 groups of Lucentis monthly, Avastin monthly, Lucentis as needed and Avastin as needed. The as needed groups were seen every 4 weeks and injections were given if fluid was present on OCT, if there was new or persistent hemorrhage, decreased vision or new leakage on angiography. After 1 year, the monthly groups were divided into monthly or as needed treatment for the second year. After 2 years of therapy, the monthly Lucentis group gained 8.8 letters, the monthly Avastin 7.8 letters, the Lucentis as needed and Avastin as needed 6.7 and 5 letters respectively. So patients receiving monthly injections gained 2.4 letters more than those that received as needed treatment. The mean retinal thickness was also lesser in those that received monthly treatment. There was no evidence of fluid on OCT in 45% of the monthly Lucentis group, 30% of the Avastin group, 22 and 13% of the as needed Lucentis and Avastin group. Over 2 years, the mean number of injections given monthly in the Lucentis and Avastin groups were 22 and 23, and the as needed Lucentis and Avastin groups were 12 and 14. So based on the results of the CAT trial, a 2.4 letter difference between monthly and as needed dosing were seen in patients with neovascular AMD. These results also affirm the effectiveness of the off-label Avastin usage in treating neovascular AMD. It is not known whether these differences in results between the monthly and as needed groups will increase further after the 2 years. The IVAN trial conducted in the UK had the same study design as the CAT trial. Now, one head-to-head trial of interest is the Lucentis compared to Avastin study conducted in Norway. This was the first head-to-head trial which used the treat and extend protocol. Here, monthly injections were given till the disease became inactive. Patients were followed with gradual extension of treatment interval by 2 weeks to a maximum of 12 weeks. If there were signs of recurrent disease, the treatment interval was shortened by 2 weeks at a time. There was increased in visual acuity at 1 year, which was same in both the Lucentis and Avastin groups, 7.9 and 8.2 letters. However, the number of injections in the Avastin group was higher than that of the Lucentis group, 8.9 versus 8, which was statistically significant. So at 1 year, the visual acuity is though comparable, Avastin needed more number of injections, and the 2-year results are awaited. So the head-to-head trials compared Avastin and Lucentis in AMD. They provided level 1 evidence of its efficacy and safety. Moving on to diabetic retinopathy, the indications for Avastin in diabetic retinopathy can be as a primary treatment or as an